I'd been here like the past couple years in April for the state speech tournament, and I always thought it was really cliche that people would say you would just know when you're at the right school, but I pretty much just knew. Like, I felt like I could see myself on campus, and I didn't feel that at the other school that I was mainly looking at. And obviously, I want to study international studies, possibly, and this is really the only program in Oklahoma that I thought would be good enough for what I wanted. I'm worried, like, this sounds really, really bad to say, but I was in honors classes in high school and in AP classes, but they were pretty easy for me, so I never studied, and I would do my homework like the morning it was due, and I know I can't do that here, so it's going to be learning how to study and learning how to manage my time effectively for class and stuff.
If it tells you anything about how my day went down, my most recent Google searches now include community shower etiquette, walking with sore legs, and OU campus map, OU campus map, OU campus map. Now, to give you a little bit of my experience, I got there early with my parents because we're a family that can never be late to anything. I honestly don't remember the last time I got to a movie before 45 minutes before the movie started, and in grade school, I was convinced that being 20 minutes early meant that I would somehow be late. And I don't know if I'm allowed to admit this on the record, but thankfully my fears about getting everything going on time were pretty much allayed because thankfully, since my roommate got to move in about 4 hours earlier than I did, I essentially just sort of snuck my stuff up to my room and then picked up my keys at my assigned check-in time of 2 p.m. Now, the day was definitely sweaty, emotional, and a little overwhelming, but like everything else to do with being on campus at OU, it just sort of felt right, because I know this is the right place for me and this is where I belong. Saying goodbye to my parents was obviously pretty difficult. Like I said earlier when I kind of introduced myself and my pre-college life, I am an only child, which means that kind of by necessity, I formed a tight bond with my parents. Now, I won't bore you with the mushy details of saying goodbye, but all I'll say is that it was just as tough as all of the day's physical exertion.